What are you digging at? Well, this was supposed to be a photograph. Instead, running dangerously low on supplies. That's what I was getting. What are you doing up here? That's my countertop. Get down. Get down. Down, down. Thank you. I'll take a picture. Look at that freaking face. Oh my god. Hello, little puppers. Hi, you. Oh, he's on my lap now. He's getting more comfortable. Still not for long, though. Get off of there, you want it? Ooh, delicious. All right. I would say manners, but this is special. What's going on up there? Ooh. Oh, I'll do the unboxing of my new knife. Set it that way. Set it that way. Yes, yes, yes. So, I've been treating myself to some new knives this month. Ontario Knife Company going out of business. I showed a couple. I guess I got last month. The Marine Raider Bowie and the bayonet. Bayonet had been issued. And ultimately, like my first combat fighting knife I got myself as a kid was with the Ontario Knife Company. And touched that one up. That's the one I took with me in addition to my other knives. Okay, oh yeah, this is nice box. Always it comes. It's a shame they won't be around any longer. So this, what was this? This is like a survival knife model. That's a nice black phosphate finish, similar to their marine fighting knife. I got one of those as well. I can maybe have time to run upstairs. So that's nice, fairly well balanced. It's more of an outdoorsy kind of knife. I think more so. This is a fighting knife style. Whoa, which is another thing I wanted to mention about in terms of enjoying these knives and stuff again. So after the wars, I pursued my philosophy interests to kind of figure out, hey, you know, like the nature of killing and violence and all that kind of stuff we were engaged in. Is like when I had enlisted in the Marines, I did because I wanted to go fight. You know, I wanted to get gunfights, wanted to get knife fights, wanted to get in tank fights, like all the stuff. And I got super lucky. I mean, I got to do all of that cool stuff while I was in. You know, it just happened. I hit the jackpot for a Marine. You know, we had the war on terror going in Afghanistan, and then we invaded Iraq. Which I gotta say again, I mean, just point out the obvious. Like they did not have weapons of mass destruction. That was just. So politics aside, the personal experiences I wanted to know about. You know, the Red Badge of Courage. I studied history and philosophy prior to that, and as a one-time questioner of authority, well, that's all the time really, but wanted to see what it was all about. And so I did. I pursued it. When I got back, I mean, I was dialed in, you know. I was always looking around. Well, that's nice. It's a good snug fit. It's a good one. I'll take this upstairs and show my other knives. I got a couple other real nice ones for the month. Hey, cat, we're coming up. I kind of keep them separated because the dogs and the cats, they're not all 100% well behaved just yet. Chill. All right, so this would be my collection of this stuff. So I went around and show this is hot. I love being outside, driving around the Jeep, giving a high five to kids, saying hi to people, and it gets hot. And so this was my first one. I've had this one, yes, I was about 11 or 12. Spec Plus, older model. But this was fantastic. I carried this one all over the world. I always had this on my gear, closest at hand. In addition to, I would carry that and this bayonet that I was issued. This wasn't the bayonet, but which taken me all these years, 18 years or better, to finally get one of my own. It's ironic because I don't currently have the AR-15 platform to put it on, but knives. And so this is the same version of a fighting knife by Ontario, and it happens to be, I think, based pretty much on the same as this, the bayonet. The bayonet doubles as a fighting knife, obviously. SP6. I'm not sure what those numbers stand for. I should look that up, but they're going under. So nice sheath. Overall good. Got some of the what do they call that stuff? Webbing or whatever on the backside. And I snagged up this the marine fighting knife style, also with a phosphate finish. Stacked leather handles, not bad. Dyed brown. It's pretty grippy still. So I might have to wear it in a little bit. Not too bad. Not as good as like a K-bar. K-bar. I've got one of them. Just one, actually. I think I put in a bid for another really good one. Whew. This is the Raider Bowie. Love that sucker. But overall, yeah, pretty good knives. Decent quality. I've never had problems with the one that I've had, carried all over the world. Look at this little fella. Ooh, you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, okay, I will hold you. Little arms. Yeah, that's... There you go. Look at what he found. Perfect. But anyhow, so with weapons and aggression and violence, over the years, I said I divested myself of carrying any weapons for a while, not even a pocket knife or nothing, because in my mind, all those kind of things, they are weapons, not just a tool overall, which it can be. I mean, pocket knives, I use my pocket knives to open everything, mail, packages, all that good stuff. But I guess here's some of the juicy stuff with the philosophy and all that. So when it comes to violence is often predicated by aggression, but not necessarily. And aggression is typically fueled as a form of certainty, a way of addressing things, like with displeasure and so forth. So I've been getting really good at stopping aggression within myself. Keeping an eye on that. It's pretty rare. Lately, I've been kind of like an exponential curve to some of this, where kind of like the gains you get build quite quickly, for a little while, and so I've been able to curb the aggression, which has cleared up also because I work in crisis circumstances, and I'm often dealing with violence from other people. All sorts of manners, like low-level aggression to full-on, like I'm gonna take that axe from you. It's happened. Swords, knives, bricks, you name it. But there's a way to deal with that. With a measured amount of violence, but not necessarily aggression. And the two of them go together pretty well, of course. I mean, aggression and violence, speed, violence, aggression. There's something to be said for that for fighting. But not necessarily. Not at all. There is absolutely a way to find that balance. And that's why I've begun really training in earnest, like, fighting and knife fighting and sword fighting and all this fun stuff, stick fighting. Because I can still now totally keep my peace. Whereas once I had to give up Tai Chi because in my mind I just saw all the instrumentality of the moves and the balance and everything, and to me it was just all violence, which I hadn't untangled really well from aggression or hate or a bad thing. I still was trying to sort that out. 10 minutes, time's up.